Hello and welcome to County Report this week. I'm Lorna Virgili. Thank you for joining us. Coming up in the next half hour, the county prepares for winter storm season during the Snow Summit. A new recreation center opens in Sandy Spring. And later, we check out how the Raptors did during soccer season. But first, we take you to the grand opening ceremony of the new state-of-the-art Public Safety Training Academy in Gaithersburg, the 8th new facility in the county that is part of Executive Ike Leggett's Smart Growth Initiative. This opening marks a new facility in the Executive's Smart Growth Initiative designed to provide public facilities by leveraging county-owned land for use in job creation and providing transit-oriented housing.
This is probably the largest facility and one of the most important one of the more challenging ones that we had to accomplish because of the difficulties with putting in this type of facility, this location. I want to thank again the community.
The new Public Safety Training Academy will house the specialized training programs for all new law enforcement officers hired by the county's police department.
There is no better way than to put these young men and women into situations just like they're going to be when they hit the street. And we can do that now. We can make the training so realistic that these folks are better prepared when they hit the street and they go out to serve the public.
The 132-acre campus houses a cityscape which will be used for scenario-based instruction.
This is an outdoor training facility that represents various buildings. As you can see, it's an intersection. This will be eventually labeled as a bank, a convenience store. You have a single-family house to my right. To my left and behind me, you have a dual-level townhouse, an apartment, and this is representative of a small school. So the idea is we can do what's called scenario-based training, and we can create various sorts of bank robbery situations, domestic situations, anything a patrol officer will deal with in his or her career. We will train here as scenario-based with role players.
For the county's Fire and Rescue Service, this new facility provides unparalleled access to cutting-edge technology, integrated and reality-based training experiences, and a 4-story high bay building to provide a year-round training.
It starts with a basement that you can't see below that we do confined rescue space, rescue in. And then behind us, the way that it's set up, it's for wintertime, inclement weather. We can bring firefighters in here and we can set up in here, close it in a climate controlled environment, and we can do training. Any type of scenario that we want to do. We can do hose line evolutions. They can rappel from the building. We can do trapped people, hose up a ladder, anything like that.
There's also a driving track, a fenced compound for the K-9 unit, a facility for the training of ride-on bus drivers, a gym, and 2 indoor fire ranges. The new Public Safety Training Academy is located on Snuffer School Road near Montgomery Village in Gaithersburg. We don't want to think about snow quite yet, but the county's Department of Transportation is all geared up and ready for the first storm. That's right, the annual Snow Summit took place this week, an all-day exercise to test the preparedness of the county's snow plans and fleet that run on more than 5,200 lane miles of county roads.
It has a visual effect for which people measure us by. My kid could not go to school, and I have cabin fever now because I'm stuck in the house with all these kids. I can't get to work because the secondary road would not allow me to get on the highway. All of those things people measure immediately. It's not like some other things that we say. And it also has a health and safety aspect to it because they can predict and look at the number of accidents. They know how many people are affected by it. And so as a result of the health, the immediacy of it, its impact to us economically across the board, snow takes on a life of its own.
As part of the exercises conducted, staff handled a simulated 6-inch snowstorm. Some new initiatives for this year include a revised online portal that provides snow information in a more user-friendly format. Early voting in Montgomery County ended with a record number of people casting ballots in the general election. One of the county residents who joined the long line in Wheaton is a new American citizen. My MC Media's Phyllis Armstrong reports on the Brazil native voting in her first U.S. election.
Voting is one way where you can serve your country too, because you are making decisions that are very important for everyone.
On the first day of early voting in Montgomery County, Isis Wiles joins a long line of citizens ready to cast their ballots.
This is an opportunity where I can have a say, for the first time. The way the presidents think or the policies they're going to approve or disapprove will definitely affect my life.
I need you to tell me your address.
Wiles moved to the U.S. from Brazil 12 years ago. The wife and mother took her citizenship oath last October.
My husband was there, so he took a few pictures. And it was a very special day.
Wiles works as a program assistant for citizenship preparation classes offered free by Montgomery College.
Citizens have the right to vote for president.
The program helps students through the long process of mastering the civics lessons, English literacy, and interview skills required to become an American citizen.
This is my country now. I'm happy to be here. So I would like to contribute, vote, to do anything any person live in this country can do.
When you see the question and you hear the question, it says name one.
The native of Cameroon admires the checks and balances in the U.S. political system. He and Wiles both say Americans should have greater appreciation for their right to vote.
I really think that everybody should think about voting, yes, and get informed and ready to vote.
Phyllis Armstrong in Wheaton for County Report This Week.
Coming up on County Report this week, dozens attend the grand opening of the Boddy Neighborhood Recreation Center. And MC 311 extends its hours of operation to help Metro commuters during Safe Track Search 10. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
In Montgomery County, we have a goal to reduce waste and recycle 70% of all waste by 2020. By recycling and reducing waste, we save natural resources and make our community even better. So recycle at home, work, school, everywhere, and keep recycling going. For more information, call the Montgomery County, Maryland Division of Solid Waste Services at 311 or visit montgomerycountymd.gov/recycling.
Keep it going.
Recycle more now.
The presidential general election is almost here. Election Day is November 8th. Follow these practical tips. Familiarize yourself with the new voting system. Review your sample ballot and bring it with you to use as a guide. You must be registered to vote on Election Day, and you must vote in your home precinct. Your sample ballot shows you where your polling place is. Visit our website at 777vote.org for more information. Remember, your time, your voice, your vote.
Welcome back to County Report This Week. I'm Lorna Virgili. Another fully renovated recreation center just opened doors. Executive Ike Leggett led the ribbon-cutting ceremony for the Boddy Neighborhood Center in Sandy Spring, a 27,400 square foot facility that features a new gym, basketball court, arts and crafts suite, kitchen, and a renovated social hall. The 8.37-acre site also provides a playground and renovated soccer and softball fields.
This is a historic community in Montgomery County, a community of Sandy Spring, a community that unfortunately had been neglected far too long. And so as we build and expand our recreation and community offerings, this is a community that I felt that we could not forget. And so we made good on a long promise to restore this center.
This project in particular has been a long time coming. This community has been waiting patiently for the renovation to be completed, and from all the reactions that we've heard so far today, it was certainly worth the wait. The gym in particular was what folks were most excited about, and what I'm excited about as well.
The building is built with renewable and recycled materials to achieve an environmental design silver certification. This marks the 9th recreation facility that has been built or renovated for the past 9 years. For more information about the Ross Boddy Neighborhood Recreation Center, call 240-777-8050. Metro's Safe Track Search 10 is underway and it takes place until November 22nd. This search is expected to cause delays on the entire red line. The county's 311 call center will be open an additional 2 hours each weekday during Metro's Safe Track. Representatives will be available from 6 a.m. to 8 p.m. to help commuters navigate the changes in Metro's schedules and answer commuters' questions about the additional resources and alternatives provided during the surges. This include the availability of free ride-on red line shuttles. Daylight savings time is ending on November 6th. Remember to turn your clocks back an hour, and that's also the recommended time to replace the batteries on your home's smoke detectors. Home fires injure and kill thousands every year. Smoke alarms that are properly installed and maintained can play a vital role in reducing fire death and injuries. Firefighters are available to visit your home to make sure your smoke detectors are working properly. In addition, the department has some smoke alarms that can be given to residents at no cost. To schedule your smoke alarm inspection, call 311. Montgomery County recently became the first jurisdiction in Maryland to launch the Career Online High School program, the world's first accredited private online school district. Susan Kennedy reports.
Tile Christian came to the United States in March. He spoke little English, but knew in order to provide a better life for his family, he needed an education. When he learned about the county's online career high school, he decided to sign up.
It's important for me. I'm new in the country to have education, and then I can do college. I want to build a family. It's very important, education, to have a good job, and for my children to show an example.
Montgomery County Public Libraries launched this new program in June of this year. Currently, more than 60,000 adults over the age of 25 in Montgomery County do not have a high school degree. Through this program, participants are doing schoolwork about 8 to 10 hours per week, and they have up to 18 months to complete the curriculum.
For many, it's the opportunity of a job. For a lot of people, it's the opportunity to advance in a job or to get a promotion. A lot of people are stuck and can't go any further because they don't have that high school diploma. And for some, it's just the opportunity of higher education.
It gives them that ability to make a change in their own lives. It empowers them greatly. And so those are the kinds of things that are extremely important to us.
In order to be accepted to this free program, applicants must complete an online self-assessment and 2-week prerequisite course followed by an interview. There are 20 seats available, and currently there are 8 participants. Career Online High School also provides academic coaches for the students, something Tile says has been invaluable.
If I need help, I can ask her. It's very good. She supports me, and she gives me all the information that I need.
Someone who doesn't have a high school diploma, who has been wanting to do this, this is the way to go, because there's so much support. There's, an academic coach that's assigned to you. There's the entire library system with all of the support that we bring. So this is a good way to do this, and it's free, completely free.
For more information about the Career Online High School program, visit the website. In Rockville, I'm Susan Kennedy for County Report This Week.
One local nonprofit in Rockville is one of only 3 workforce entities in the United States to receive a grant to help break the cycle of poverty. My MC Media's Mitty Hicks has more.
WorkSource Montgomery received a new grant this month to help county families break the cycle of poverty. The $100,000 grant from the Kellogg Foundation invests in early childhood education.
This grant focuses on individuals who have children from 0 to 8. And the reason we're focusing on that is because kindergarten readiness is a very important predictor of what future earnings and future possibilities are for individuals.
Staff from WorkSource Montgomery say they've seen an increase in individuals throughout the county who are on free and reduced lunch programs in the school system, which is an indicator that there needs to be more of a focus on workforce development between both generations in the home.
The Kellogg Foundation has been working on 2-generational poverty for a while, and this is their first kind of entry into workforce development. So it's trying to bring workforce into the conversation about early childhood education.
WorkSource Montgomery will partner with the Montgomery County Department of Health and Human Services to administer the program. Studies show that the return on investment in early childhood education is usually high.
In general, it shows that you get about $7 to $10 for every dollar invested in the early years of a child's life.
Next, WorkSource Montgomery is in the process of collaborating with nonprofits and government agencies across the county to build a steering committee to design the best program for families. In Rockville, I'm Mitty Hicks for County Report This Week.
Coming up on County Report This Week, Executive Ike Leggett recognizes residents who have excelled supporting the arts and humanities in the county. And it's time to rake leaves and get the piles ready for pickup. Our Department of Transportation begins the collection rounds this week. Stay tuned, we'll be right back.
Hey, mister, down here. You illegally passed the stop school bus. I'm placing you in timeout, and this timeout means big fines, plus you really could have hurt somebody. That's why school buses are being equipped with video cameras to help kids like me stay safe, so respect the bus.
Here's your chance to save money and help the environment. Bring your reusable bag when you shop and you'll save 5 cents for every store bag you don't need. Retailers in Montgomery County charge 5 cents for the plastic or paper bags they provide. Why? Because plastic bags are the biggest single source of stream and waterway litter, causing pollution and flooding. And every year, Montgomery County spends $3 million on cleanup. So do yourself and the environment a favor. Bring your reusable bag when you shop, you'll fight litter and keep the change.
Get to MC and we'll get you going.
Welcome back to County Report This Week. I'm Lorna Virgili. With election season upon us, we look to our future leaders to become involved in the process by learning from positive role models in the community. Kathy Densler has a story.
Learning about the election process. That's what Brownie Troop 3767 is doing as they hosted last month's Maryland Women and Girls Legislative Tea. It was a part of their Election Connection Patch program, which helps the girls learn about the election process, history on voting, and empower the girls to encourage adults to vote.
Brownie Troop 3767 is working on their Election Connection Patch. And as part of that patch program, there was an opportunity to do an interview of a local elected official. And our girls decided, instead of interviewing one elected official, they wanted to try to interview a lot of them. And so we decided to host the Maryland Women and Girls Legislative Tea. And I think we had a really successful turnout.
It's really important to me to try to be a role model for younger women and for girls as they start to think about their career paths and what doors are open to them. I think things have changed a lot in my lifetime and even before that. And they shouldn't see any limits in their futures in terms of what they can do and what they can accomplish in their communities.
As our future leaders, we wanted to share our experiences with them, our ups and our downs, and what we have to go through to get elected, and the processes that we have to go through to get what we want into law and how we make a difference for the people that we represent.
And I just think it's really important for the girls to understand that young women are able to engage in their communities, change their communities, and hopefully one day take on these leadership roles that these women that they got to meet today were already in.
It was a night to celebrate the residents and organizations that dedicate their time to enriching the culture in the county through art. at the 15th Annual County Executives Awards in Excellence in the Arts and Humanities. My MC Media's Maureen Chaudhry reports.
Montgomery County Executive Ike Leggett and First Lady Catherine Leggett celebrate the 15th Annual County Executives Awards for Excellence in the Arts and Humanities at the Silver Spring campus of Montgomery College.
The primary purpose of getting together to celebrate the arts and humanities is to recognize those individuals in our community who are scholars, who are the best in class. And it's so important to recognize each and every one of them because they do so much for our community each and every day.
The arts, not only is it an economic driver for Montgomery County, but it also lifts the spirits and brings us together as a community. You see the great diversity, you see the energy, the motivation, and you see the great talent that we have in Montgomery County.
The Lifetime Achievement Award went to Leela Oliver Asher for her work as a visual artist and professor at Howard University.
I was so pleased some of my students, my former students, were here, and I really enjoyed seeing them.
Receiving the Emerging Leader Award was Jason Schlafstein for his work as the co-founder and producing artistic director at the Flying V Theater.
It's a really wonderful honor. This has sort of been in my blood for a number of years.
Kathy Bernard received the Individual Patron Award.
It's important to support the arts. Not everybody does. And I run a songwriting competition to try to give people a break and jumpstart their career. And the first winner of our songwriting competition went on to be a finalist on The Voice.
The county executive also presented awards for lifetime impact, education, community impact, community leadership, outstanding teacher or scholar, and volunteering.
They touch our lives, they lift us up, they give us joy. They take us to places where we don't even know that we can go. It's so important to recognize them.
For County Report this week, I'm Maureen Chaudhry.
It's time to rake your leaves. The 2016 annual leaf collection season has begun. The county's Department of Transportation will schedule 2 pickups in neighborhoods within the collection district. Posted signs will indicate pickup dates to give you ample time to rake your leaves to the edge of the road. Here is a tip. Do not rake your leaves into the street, but rather near the edge of your property. For more information about leaf pickup in your neighborhood, visit the county's website or call 311. More than 300 people attended the first Chinese American Town Hall meeting. Executive Ike Leggett answered questions from county residents of Chinese origin. The Chinese American Parents Association and other Chinese community organizations organized the meeting to better connect the largest Asian American community in the county with the local government. The town hall was held at Herbert Hoover Middle School, and directors of many county agencies were also at hand to answer questions from residents. County Council will be hosting a town hall meeting on the issues most important to you. This is an opportunity for all county residents to interact with council members. The meeting will take place on Wednesday, November 9th at Sligo Middle School, located on Dennis Avenue in Silver Spring. The meeting starts at 8 p.m. with a 7:30 p.m. pre-meeting reception. Coming up next on County Report this week, it has been an excellent season for the Montgomery College Raptors soccer team. We have the wrap-up. And the county's Thanksgiving parade returns to downtown Silver Spring. These stories and more when we come back.
Did you know there are more than 10,000 county government phone numbers? But there's only one number you need to remember for non-emergency calls, 311. MC 311 is Montgomery County government's online telephone information system. Need information? Have a problem or complaint? Trying to locate a county government facility? Call 311. The call center is open Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. The website is available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week.
A message about protecting your pipes and ours from WSSC.
Welcome back to County Report This Week. I'm Lorna Virgili. A reminder to county residents that Montgomery government will observe Veterans Day on Friday, November 11th. County offices and libraries will be closed. Friday trash collections will slide to Saturday. Ride On will run on special modified holiday schedule. And county parking and garages are free. For more information, visit montgomerycountymd.gov. Heading into last weekend's NJCAA Region 20 soccer tournaments, both the Montgomery College men's and women's teams had earned a #1 seed with a trip to the national championships on the line. MCTV has a report on how they both fared.
The MC men's team opened tournament play against Northern Virginia. Nova had more early opportunities, but MC's keeper Juan Maraboli kept them at bay and it was scoreless at the half. The second half followed suit, and with time winding down, Maraboli again with a big save. Then with OT looming, MC struck when Brian Reyes-Aranda hit Wesley Declan. He netted the game winner to send MC to the finals. The Raptors met Prince George's in the finals, and it was a hard-fought, highly physical defensive struggle. After a scoreless first half and with OT again looking like a possibility, PG's Alton West got behind the defense, evaded Maraboli's bold move, and scored the game's only goal as the Owls held on to take the title. MC's women's team came into the regionals the #2 team in the NJCAA national poll with a record of 14-2. In the opener, they faced Anne Arundel and led 2-0 at the half on a Claire Couturier goal after a perfect pass and a beauty from Natalie Alvear. They took all the suspense out of it in the second half on 2 goals from Ariella Amaguana, 1 from Angela Patino, and Alvear's second of the game. The 6-0 shutout sent the Raptors to the finals. In the finals, they took on rival Howard, and even though MC controlled play, Howard led at the half after a goal off a corner. MC had a huge lead in shots but couldn't convert. Then in the second half, after a Howard foul, Alvear laid a beauty in front of the goal, and Galen Hirabayashi headed it in to tie it at 1. Then, with 10 minutes left, Howard's D clears it, but Alvear is there to gather it. She hits Amaguana, who snares the ball in midair and powers it home to give MC a 2-1 lead and the emotional win. The victory sends them to the NJCAA National Championship Tournament November 10th through the 13th in New Jersey. For County Report This Week from Rockville, I'm Michael Brown.
It's almost time for the 2016 Montgomery County Thanksgiving Parade. Save the date for Saturday, November 19th from 10 a.m. to noon. As usual, the parade will take place in downtown Silver Spring, starting on Ellsworth Drive to Silver Spring Avenue. This year, Broadway-style performance excerpts of Annie and the Nutcracker Suite will be part of the performance, as well as over 100 marching units, including bands, floats, and inflatables. For more information, visit montgomerycountymd.gov/rec. Now it's time to meet our pet of the week. Kathy Stanhope joins us from the Montgomery County Animal Services and Adoption Center with more. Kathy?
This is Karma. Karma is a 10-year-old puppy. She's very energetic, very loving, and we're using her actually as a dog to socialize with other dogs because she's that friendly with other dogs, people, and kids. She is a delight. She loves everything, and she really needs a home because she's so much fun-loving and she's got so much love to give. Please give us a call at 240-773-5900 or learn more about Karma at montgomerycountymd.gov/ASD.
And with that, we close this edition of County Report This Week. Remember to like us on Facebook and to join us again at this time every week for a look at what's going on inside Montgomery County. I'm Lorna Virgili, and thank you for watching.